Hello YouTube. Today I want to go over malfunction drills with AR15 or an M16 platform weapon system. Weapon system I'm going to be using today is a 10-inch barrel Colt M4. Going to be displaying how I do my specific versions of the malfunction drills with an M16 or an AR15. First, I'd like to show you, before I get any trouble, my 3 demonstration bullets. They are actually real AR-15 bullets, 223, 5.56, and they've got real bullets in them. However, they are, I don't know if you can see, they are primer fired. You can see behind me I reload, so I made these up to train with. I don't seem to get the same effect out of the snap caps in an AR-15 for training purposes, and as fast as I lose them out on the range when I mix these in with my real rounds to cause issues, it just works for me better to have some real bullets with no powder or primer. So don't need any of the YouTube safety Nazis attacking me for training with live ammunition on the internet. These are not live rounds. So we're going to get into the beginning of it. Now I'm going to go over, I do have on this specific weapon system Magpul's battery assist device. Or B.A.D lever. I'm going to go, it really only plays a huge part in dealing with the double feed, so I'm going to go over with and without using the B.A.D lever to correct that issue. The first of our problems we're going to run into is commonly caused by not fully seating the magazine, be it with one round in the chamber, like if you're doing an admin load, you've pulled out another magazine here. You've pulled out or dropped your magazine with less amount of bullets, you set it to the side, dumped it in your dump pouch or whatever, and you feed it another one, and then you don't seat it fully. What that's going to cause is you acquire your next target, press trigger to the rear, bang, the weapon cycles, but it doesn't pick a round up, doesn't strip a round off the next magazine, so you're going to get an immediate click, and that's important in understanding what to do and when. So my second round I'm going to do a click. Well, that tells me partially that I didn't pick a round up off the magazine. That's why I got my click. So I'm going to roll my weapon system over and I'm going to look, and I'm going to see that in fact my battery or my bolt is closed. It is into battery, so I know that I didn't strip one off the magazine. So the immediate action for that is tap, rack, bang. Tap the magazine up hard, cycle the weapon system, reacquire your target, press trigger. Now I would have a bang. Allow me to put one of my fake rounds in the magazine to get the actual effect on that. So we run it, we've got a round in the chamber, feed my magazine, press trigger, bang, the bolt cycles, and then I press it again and I'm going to get that metallic click. That means that I haven't actually pulled a round off this magazine. It's in the weapon system, it's just not seated. So the immediate action again is click, got that click, tap, rack, bang. Now I do in fact have a round in the chamber, as we can see. So that solved that specific problem. Now the next problem that you can encounter is what's going to be called, and I don't know if I can accidentally make this happen, if you don't have a round fully seated into the chamber, it's going to appear to you as a, let's get that set up there, it's going to appear to you that you actually have the same problem and that the magazine wasn't seated. But as you can see, what's happened is my bolt did not go completely closed. So you've fired your first round, and then you press the next one, you get that mushy, it's not the same click, it's a half a click. But what we've already done is we've got the hammer moving forward, so we're going to have to recharge the system to make it work. Just simply smashing the forward assist, well sure, it'll make it go back into battery, as that just did. So if you reached up and smacked that with your hand, got it back into battery, but as you can see, we still haven't charged the weapon. So From that, we seen that it didn't go forward, because when we immediately had our problem, we rolled the weapon system over and visually acquired our chamber, and we see, well, it never went closed. I know I've already pressed the trigger, I know I have my hammer going up, so just for added value, being that we got to bring our hand up there anyway, we're going to slap the magazine again, go ahead and recharge the weapon, so we have that mushy half click. Same immediate action, tap, rack, bang. Tap, rack it, get rid of that good round because it just never went in. But now, bang, we're ready to go again. And again, we'll see, I did pick up another round into the chamber, being that one. So, tap, rack, bang is good for solving a lot of problems. The Army teaches what they call sports, or it used to. I don't know if they still do or not, honestly. I haven't been in the Army in 10 years. And what sports is the same variation of tack, rack, bang, with a step in the middle. What sports stand for is slap, pull, observe, release, tap, the forward assist, and squeeze. A lot of that is excessive weights movement. You don't need to do the tap and the forward assist and all that on a normal everyday malfunction. So sports in my world has been truly replaced by tap, rack, bang. You still always want to cant the weapon over and look at your bolt and into your chamber if that's what you can see, because this will tell you what's going on. This will tell you what immediate action drill you need to go into next. This will tell you what problem you have that you have to solve to get this weapon system back in service. Now the next one we're going to talk about is, and we're going to spend a little bit of time on, it's a double feed. What the double feed is essentially you've had one round into the chamber that for whatever reason did not extract, and the gun is trying to push another round up and underneath it. So inside your chamber you'll have this. See if I can make it actually appear in the gun that you can see it. Just set up. Okay. Now, over here, I'm trying to find it there. Let me turn the light on in this thing. Maybe you can see a little better. All right. So what we have is, in essence, there's one round in the chamber, you can see it there, and now we're trying to feed another one in behind it. This has caused a stoppage, and what this has caused is a major stoppage. You'll notice if I press my magazine release, the magazine does not fall out of the weapon like it will on a normal day of the week. Being that it will not actually fall out of the weapon, we're going to have to strip it. But first, to avoid, you've got to get rid of the mechanical pressure that the bolt is causing on the magazine. So, without the B.A.D lever, and I'm going to show you the way to do it without any of the Ninja 5 stuff first. Without the B.A.D lever, we press the trigger, nothing happens. We turn it over, we identify, yes, we have a double feed. Bolt's partially closed, got one bullet trying to go up into the chamber, it's not working. So we're going to have to get it out. So what we're going to have to do is you're going to have to remove your fire control hand while grabbing the ping pong paddle, move over, lock the bolt to the rear first. You're going to go ahead and seat your charging handle back up forward. Now we're going to strip this magazine off while holding the weapon system up at a good angle and let gravity try and help us get that other round out of there. Gravity is value added. It doesn't always work. If you've really got this thing in there, I'm going to try and make mine get in there. If you've really got this thing beat back in there to where it's stuck, and it's stuck good, when you strip this magazine out, you're not going to lose that round. So the point of doing this, when you strip this magazine, there, my one round left. One round already fell out. The second round that was trying to go up in went out in this situation. Here's the problem. Even though that worked, you still need to turn it over and visually see. Maybe you didn't feel it, didn't see it, didn't hear it drop out. You need to look. Because now, if I've got that bullet still stuck in there, and I grab this and I start running this charging handle, excuse me, what am I going to do if that round's still there? I'm going to beat that round in deeper, and I'm going to make my problem worse, not better. So you're going to look up in here and see. Let's pretend for a minute it didn't come out. I need to get up in there and I need to get it out, whether I need to go up, through, and move my fingers in there and wiggle it out. If you've got to get out, I mean, some guys go straight to the pocket knife in that situation. Pull out their knife and dig that round out. Whatever you've got to do to get that round out from underneath the one that's in the chamber before you start racking it. That's the key. That's how you need to make sure that round is gone before you try and feed it, run that bolt, because otherwise you're going to make your problem excessively worse. Okay, we've stripped our magazine. We've already got our bolt lock to the rear.